Oh, we're UK media. We're talking about freedom of speech. You shut up, Guizhou. Here we are at one of China's rotting farms. The food here. Don't judge China until you've come here and seen it with your own eyes for yourself. Wow, what is this place? Once again, we're in Guizhou province, and we're in a small. We've gone to the countryside outside of Xinren. Wow. So this is a dam, is it? That is huge. Wow, so there's only water there that is holding. Look at the colour of that water. It's very, very useful. If this was UK media. Here we are. Here we are at one of China's crumbling dams. You can see over there that there are many cracks and it is about to crumble, and the amount of pressure is just intensifying, and any second now this dam will burst its banks and it will flood the entire town. BSB News, back to you in the studio. Imagine going for a swim, because it is quite freezing today. It is a bit chilly today. Dare I say it? Hold on.
Then put the Mac down, but check the people that I'm with.
If you haven't seen already, I was on Chinese TV again. First, I just want to say thank you to CGTN, a lovely little news company, for letting me back on the show. They invited me back on the show again. I want to say thank you to everyone there. So I'm going to play a little clip now from the show.
But it's from a 50th city such as Xi.
Yeah. Are you a little bit nervous, Jason? You should feel very at home on TV, on screen, in video.
Yeah, maybe a little bit nervous.
For the Spring Festival or something else?
Now, you may have heard recently in the news that CGTN, a news channel that I recently appeared on, which is quite weird, has been banned in the UK. And the reason that they banned them is they gave some pathetic little excuse to ban them, right? You know, what happened to freedom of speech, freedom of press in the UK? Why are you banning other countries' press? Why are you banning the other side of the story? Why are you not letting other countries, other news agencies have a voice in your country? You know, what's going on? Can you tell me what's going on? It's like, oh, we're UK media. We're talking about freedom of speech. You shut up, Guizhou. So now you may have heard that China is fighting back, and now just yesterday, I think, BBC World News is now banned in China. It's about time, if you ask me. You know, after all these years, fabricating stories out of thin air. You know, they call themselves journalists. They're more like novelists, writing little stories that they're making up. When I was in England and I saw these BBC News stories, you know, you believe them because you've never actually been to China yourself. And just like many of these journalists, as they call themselves, they also have never been to China. Don't judge China until you've come here and seen it with your own eyes for yourself. And then you can be the judge for yourself. Make your own decision. Here we are. It's a complete war zone. Behind me you can hear the missiles are being fired into the Western world. I think I know the real reason why CGTN was indeed banned in the UK. You know, it's because CGTN, they're really good at showing the truth and what is really happening here in China. They're really good at showing both sides of the story and giving a voice to the other side of the story. I mean, with me, for example, when the Times wrote that hilarious story about me, and they gave me a chance to come on their show and have a voice. You know, I think that's what they're really good at, CGTN. An example of the double standards: when CGTN was banned by the UK, no other country said anything. But then suddenly, when BBC is banned by China, all of the little Five Eyes countries come scurrying out of the darkness and say, oh, this is not right, this is a step backwards for humanity, freedom of speech, freedom of press, oh no, this is not right. Another example, when China first went into lockdown and the UK media started piping up saying, oh, you're putting all millions and millions of people into lockdown, where's the human rights? But now the UK is in their 99th lockdown. What about their human rights, eh? Wait, what are you playing at? What are you playing at? Double standards, eh? I mean, look at this place. Look at these acres upon acres of farmland here. Just goes on as far as the eye can see. People are gonna say I've been paid to show these crops and that China's got so much food, you know, because UK media, apparently there's a food shortage. You know? People are gonna say, oh, why you must have been funded by someone to say this. Oh, he doesn't show behind the camera. All his government handlers are watching him, telling him what to say. Let me show you who's behind the camera. It's just Zhao over there. You know what she's doing? She's kicking a rock around. What are you doing? But if this was UK media, they're gonna say, here we are at one of China's rotting farms. The food here and all the crops are decaying at an incredible rate. British YouTubers are being funded to come to these farms and they're told what to say by their government handlers. Back to you in the studio. BSB News. Wow. Look at this place. What's going on here? Looks like some kind of mushroom farm. Are they magic mushrooms? Very curious. UK media. Here we are at an illegal hallucinogenic mushroom farm here in China. They're cultivating these mushrooms here to then use against the population of China to brainwash the nation. Back to you in the studio, BSB News.